Hey guys, welcome to Whispers in Ink, you guys. I hope you are having an amazing holiday season. Today is the last video before Christmas here. So, we're not doing a Christmas card, but we're doing what I would classify as a winter birthday card. And you guys, it's a fun one because I pulled some stuff that's on the clearance rack. So come on and let's create and let me show you what I've got. We're starting with, you guys, this Fitting Florets Designer Series paper. Now this came out as an online exclusive last year, you guys, and I pulled it up here because you're gonna get, you guys, this is $4.80 on the clearance rack. And look at how gorgeous this paper is. You've got some non-flower cards. You have some greenery. I loved this one, you guys. This one was my favorite sheet out of all of them because to me, this was winter birthday card with all the work done for you because look at how gorgeous that is. Okay, but anyway, so there's lots of pretty pieces in here, you guys. And if you don't have it, you might consider going and checking out the clearance rack because, oh, I forgot, you guys, there's even a gingham piece back there. Oh! So what I did is I fussy cut out some flowers for us because, you know, even now I'm still being stingy. Look at me. I've got 2 sets of flowers and I've got a little bit of greenery right here. I fussy cut them out ahead of time and I pulled them right out of the paper, you guys. So that's clearance rack item number 1. This amazing Fitting Florets Designer Series paper. Now, clearance rack haul number 2, you guys, is the For Everything Fancy, guys, and I couldn't fit the fancy part into my graphic there. For Everything Fancy sequence. You guys, it comes with 3 packs of sequins. You've got like a granny apple green with some white, which we will not be using today because it's the wrong green. We've got like misty moonlight with some cream in there and some gold. We'll be using that one. And then you've got like bubble, I think it's supposed to be Blushing Bride. But we're going to be using Bubble Bath. And you guys, look how awesome the Berry Burst and this Bubble Bath look together with these. Don't you love that? So I pulled out some scrap pieces that I had. And I wanted to make sure that this would go with this Berry Burst or Bubble Bath or something that we still had current because I only like to use things that I know that you guys can get your hands on. So at the time of this making of this video, which was the 23rd of December in 2023, you guys, all of these were still available on the clearance rack. And you guys, it will be linked. Here's your Fitting Florets. It was $12. It's down to $4.80 for that whole entire pack. And then these sequins that I showed you, you guys, they were $15. They're down to $6. Holy smokes, that's a lot of shaker cards. So if you've never made a shaker, you're going to love today's video, you guys. Oh, you're going to love it. Okay. So I also took the liberty, not just fussy cutting because, you know, trying to make things easy. I also used the, I want to say it's Falling Snow, but let me double check. Because, you know, it'll be in the description below, you guys. I wanted a soft texture Snowflake Sky. That's what it is. Snowflake Sky 3D embossing folder. That's what I used because I wanted just a something background behind our sequins because this is going to be the back of our card. And look at how pretty those two are going to look with that. Oh, I'm so excited. All right, now, we used a window sheet the other day. What did we use it for? I don't remember. Oh, we used it for our little pop-up gingerbread house. We used our scrap pieces to hold up our gingerbreads. This time I need a full piece because I used my deckled circles to make the cutout for our shaker card. Okay, so you need the window sheet, you guys, and you want a sturdy one, you guys, because once you glue it on, you want it to stand up, and I apologize about the glare, you guys. You want it to stand up. You don't want it to puddle so that your shaker, so your sequins can still shake around, right? But we're going to walk through all that stuff. And then I have a sentiment piece and I have some twine here that we're going to use. And everything, you guys know, everything is listed in the products below until it's sold out. Okay, so if the Fitting Florets Designer Series paper is sold out, it won't be available anymore. If the sequins, I don't know how those sequins are not, you guys, that's less than half off. I bet you that's 60% off at least on those sequins. And there's a lot. Okay, so let's get to it. And in regards to, you guys, I know somebody's going to ask me, Jennifer. Nope, wrong one. Hang on, I think I put it away. I'm trying to put stuff away so I don't have a big mess. Which circle did I use, right? I know you're going to ask me that. So let's just pull it out and let's double check. I want to say it was this one. Yep. So it was the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It was the 8th biggest. The 8th biggest. That's the one that I used. And one of the reasons that I didn't go any bigger, you guys, is because I wanted sides here. Because I wanted to make sure that I had room for my adhesive sheets or strips, okay? These are available in the annual catalog, and you guys, the kittens got 2 of these, so they're full of kitty fur. So whoever gets this card, I hope you enjoy all the kitty fur. Anyways, this is foam sheets, you guys, that are in strips, and they're perfect. But I want to point out they're a little bit thicker than our regular dimensionals. Do you see that? These are great for letting things slide around. Our regular dimensionals are not quite pudgy enough, you guys, to be able to let all those goodies slide around. Okay, and remember, it'll all be listed down in the description. Okay, so here's what we're going to do first. First, we're going to, so I don't lose my window sheet, because you guys know once you put that on something else, you can never ever find it again. We're going to use our glue dots. And I'm going to, I'm doing 3 across the top, 3 and 3 across the bottom, and then 1 on each end, just to make sure that it's fastened. Down really good. Now, the sizing on this, you guys, I made the window sheet about 1/4 of an inch smaller than the layering pieces that I have. Just as a tip for you. Because I don't want the window sheet to be visible. And that way then, if my cut is slightly larger or smaller, I don't have to worry about it. And then the other thing, there we go. I like to make sure, oh, dang it. Okay, here's the other thing. You guys are going to see my mistakes now, because I put these glue dots on the sides here Come on, come off. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go closer to the one side so I don't have to pull that other glue dot off. And I'll put 2 glue dots here because I didn't put them in the middle. And no, you guys, it's not going through a hurricane. And it would be really good if I could get things straight today. You guys have been struggling with this for the last week. Why is that? Please, somebody tell me I'm not alone in the struggle. See, this is why. Can you guys see it? That little window sheet peak. That's why I make it smaller, to give myself some wiggle room. But apparently, and I just don't want to see it. And then that, we're going to take a little bit of alcohol to get rid of that adhesive. I finally cleaned off my mat, my glass mat, you guys, with alcohol. And this you're going to have to press really lightly to get that adhesive off. Because I don't want to do any damage on the there we go. There. All clean. And you can kind of get your fingerprints off that way too with a little bit of alcohol. And I don't worry about, because this got damp here and this got damp, I don't worry about that because it dries real quick. All right, so we're going to let that sit up. We're going to let that dry a sec. Oh, all right. All right, so see, we're all dry. Magic, magic. All right, so now the next part of this is the adhesive strips. Let's get the smaller scissors. So we're going to take our adhesive strips and we're going to create a box around our circle, okay? So you'll see all that I'm doing is putting those strips along the top and the bottom. And this one I know. Most likely I'm going to use the whole thing. Do. There we go. All right. So there's that part. What we do is we create that box around the opening because that's where our sequins are going to go. So now, once we get this put together, this is going to go on top of this, like that, and our sequins are going to be inside. So what we're going to do here is we're going to, and you guys always put in extra compared to what you think you want because it's inevitable that you don't put in enough. I'm not saying to put in the whole container, okay? But I'm saying put in enough, it's going to make you happy, okay? And then the next key is making sure that you don't have any sequins that are outside the parameters here because you don't want sequins getting stuck on your adhesive. Guys, I keep thinking that's not going to be enough. So I used the blue and the pink. I'm going to do a little bit more blue. Guys, I always second guess myself because I am inevitable that I don't put in enough. And then I'm not happy, and then it doesn't stick. Okay, because I pull it apart. All right, so now, I think that should be good. Now, if you're worried about this, see how those sequins stick? You guys, I take a dryer sheet and I just make sure to get rid of the static. It's super easy. I'm not going to worry about it because I don't have one right here. It's only just gotten to that time of year that we need to worry about those things, right? Don't have to worry about that stuff in the summertime. At least not here because it's so humid during the daytime or during the summertime. And then I want to line up because I made my back piece the same size as my front piece. I'm going to do my best to line up my layers. Isn't that pretty? There you go. There's your shaker. See how thick that is? So I'm not going to do any other dimensionals, you guys, on that. We're going to glue this piece onto this, to our bubble bath layer. All right. And I did the same thing, you guys. Just do a little trimmy trim. There's always ways to fix these things, you guys. Even if you do it just slightly smaller, it's inevitable. Oh, you guys, I'm so glad we added all those sequins. Look at how cool. Isn't that pretty, you guys? Against that pink. Oh, I love it. Okay, so now we're going to glue this, our shaker part. We're going to glue that on. And you guys, this bottom section is a little bit larger than the top section. At least to my naked eye, it looks that way to me. So, and I want that bigger section towards the bottom. And here's the other thing. I did intentionally do a card so that it sat up this way, because I do find that it sits up better with the shakers, you guys. We've got a sequin pile up there. It does look better this way, I think, and it stays up nicer, but maybe it's just me. Okay, so what are we going to do with these flowers? I was thinking, and I want to do my sentiment first, but I was thinking that we could kind of line our sentiment pieces. I think actually this needs to go up here. Oh, yeah, like that. Because I think that this darker pink would be better with our sequin or with our sentiment piece. All right, let's do some stamping. I did bring in this baker's twine, but I'm not sure. I think we need to do... All right, let's get the sentiment out of here. Let's get that. We're using the Pansy Patch stamp set, you guys, because I know it's going to be leaving us. I just have a terrible feeling. Just a terrible feeling about it. That's probably a better size. Much better. Okay. So I figure I'm going to get in my stuff while the getting's good. I like this, you guys, but I think I might cut this up. Might cut this. So I get 2 flowers out of it. So that I can, and you never know until you put it together. And so that I can get 3 pieces. And I think I'm going to cut this right in here like this so that we'll get, ooh, sorry you guys, so we'll get this piece and then I'll finish the edge on this and this will be a second piece so that we can finagle it around our sentiment. So one of the things that I like about being able to fussy cut these things, you guys, is because then we can make this work for us. If I had to keep it like this, however it was, like this, if I had to keep it like that, I don't know how I would do my sentiment. Well, now I know that I can do this up here with our little bow down here. So do it like this with our happy birthday here. And then we can tuck this like underneath or over here like that. So we can make it work for us. Okay. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to do a little fussy cutting. Okay. So we got our happy birthday out of Berry Burst. And I'm going to do it more closer to the right hand side. So I have room for my twine and for my flower to overlap. There's our birthday for our inside. Now let's, because we got the ink open, let's do our inside. Which I'm going to do wishing you a little extra happiness just because you're you. Love that sentiment. Right. Nope, wrong one. Grabbed the wrong one. Sorry, you guys. Okay, there we go. And we're going to stamp that. And this will become our inside. Just like that. 2 quick stamps. We're gonna slide this on the inside of our card, so that's done. And then we'll decorate the front and we'll be good to go. There's our inside sentiment. Now if you wanted to, you could fussy cut up some more flowers and you could put those on the inside. If you're not a fussy cutter, guess what? You don't have to do that. I could have taken this paper and put it on top of this and then just did the die cut. So what I'm talking about is if I took this piece, did my 1/4 of an inch or how many ever inch reveal all the way around, put my deckled circle on here wherever I wanted it, you could have that pretty flower paper all the way around if that's what you wanted. Look at all those sparkles. Love it. Okay. Oh, heck. We're just going to use the last of it. Heck. Let's see if we can get twice around here. You think? I'm thinking we can. Oh, yes. Totally. All right, so when I doubled up my twine, you guys, see how I doubled it on both ends, okay? And then I'm using my reverse tweezers to hold my knot like that, and it's just tucked in the back. You can see it's tucked in the back there, holding the knot for me so that I can cut or tie my bow with 2 hands, okay? So we're going to tie this. Pull that. And we'll pull this one because it's a small sentiment piece, so I don't want a big, huge bow. I want just enough to, you know, there we go. So that it looks like that. Oh, isn't that pretty? Okay. We're going to glue dot this. Maybe. Okay, glue dot that. And glue dot this. Everything is a struggle today, you guys. We're going to put our happy birthday right here. We're going to tuck in our flower right there. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at. Do you see it coming together? We're going to tuck this down here. Oh yeah. I think that's definitely a winner. Tuck that there. And we're going to take this. And I'm only using 1 glue dot, you guys, to adhere these other parts. What is with these glue dots today? Maybe it's the user. There we go. And then we're going to glue dot this up here like that. It's not the user, is it, you guys? I don't know. I'm guessing you're probably right. It probably is. And then we've got this little greenery here. I think I'm going to do glue on that because I don't want to rip. I don't want to rip the leaves. I don't want to rip the leaves, so I think we're going to do glue. Seeing as I'm on the struggle bus with the glue dots today. And we're just going to bring that down like that. So there is our clearance rack haul shaker card. Who would know, you guys? No one would know. Look at how pretty that is. And you can still see, all those little dots and snowflakes and stuff in there, you guys. And it could be any subtle pattern back there, but look at how pretty. Who wouldn't love getting that? All right, you guys, don't forget clearance rack. It's a great time to shop the clearance rack. You guys, if you have any questions about anything that you saw today, don't forget to comment below because I do come back and check those. You guys, I hope that you have a very blessed holiday weekend this weekend. I also hope that you guys enjoy the time with your family, and I hope that you have a Merry Christmas. From me, even if you don't celebrate, I will talk to you guys next time. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.